Earlier this year, I set myself on a challenge to train my core and abdominals every single day of January. There were a few people who joined me on this challenge and greatly enjoyed it. And this is probably because this was not your typical challenge of just doing maybe a couple of exercises of crunches or sit-ups or planks. In fact, every single day of these 31 days, we did a different exercise. So 31 different abdominal and core exercises. And if you have been following me for a while, you know that I've had visible abs for a very long time, and also my core is not weak either. But by the end of this challenge, the results surprised even myself. So the strength and control of my core were improved permanently. And even today, like after over 6 months, I can still feel a difference. So you can imagine that for the average person who probably never trained their abdominals properly, this challenge can truly change the entire trajectory of their physical development. See, most people today have a severely underdeveloped midsection. And either people focus on too simplistic training that creates some results, but is still far from developing their core in an optimal manner, or we have these people who like to take all these newest, most obscure exercises and too much variety and never really know what they're doing or what they're even targeting with these exercises. So neither of these ways is very effective in, first of all, developing a complete balanced core, but also even just staying consistent. So your core has the ability to flex, to laterally flex, to rotate, to stabilize. We can emphasize different fibers, from the upper fibers or lower fibers of different abdominals. There are different exercises that are required to target the abdominals both in their stretched and shorted positions. In addition to that, we can target different combinations of all of these functions together within one exercise. Not to mention that we can even isolate these deep abdominal muscles in our core. If you miss even one of these, you are possibly leaving big holes in the development of your midsection. But if you train all of these, you're not just building a visible six-pack, you're completely transforming your core and really creating a foundation both for your health, for your posture, for your strength, for your athleticism in sports and martial arts as well. The genius of this challenge is in how we combine the utmost simplicity with the complexity and refinement that the complete development of our core requires. See, every single day, you only need to focus on just one single exercise, but you're getting a thorough, full instructions for each of these exercises so that when you do them, you truly know that you're doing them right and you're getting the results from them that we're looking for. On top of that, every single day we rotate these exercises through all of these different functions that I've mentioned here, so that you're not overworking any particular aspect of your core, but you're truly working on every single function that there is. So after you've completed this challenge, you haven't just run through a bunch of exercises, but you've actually educated yourself on every single function of your core. You've engaged and activated and connected your abdominals, obliques, and those deep internal abdominals like never before. After you have gone through all of this, you will never be short of effective exercises to train your midsection. Now I know what you're thinking. All of this strength and new abdominal control is really great, but am I actually going to see my abdominals after this challenge? And so here's the part that makes this possible for everyone. I have had visible abdominals and I've been able to stay lean for well over 10 years without ever really counting calories or following and obsessing over these fad diets. I've experimented with many diets during these years, but all of these roads led to the same thing, the intuitive eating. The intuitive eating is a set of natural rules and principles that guide your nutrition automatically. You do not need to be afraid of food. You also don't need to be perfect. When you follow these principles, eating in a healthy manner becomes more like second nature. So when you combine these eating principles together with the structured ab training that we have here, you will not develop just a core that looks good, but a core that also performs with power. When I designed this challenge, I knew it had power. And this is why also every single day of this challenge, I filmed all the training that I was doing so I could create the 31 Days of Abs program. So now you can follow in my steps and complete this exact same challenge that I did and tested myself. Eventually, you can also progress to follow-along workouts or even generate high-quality abdominal workouts yourself very easily. Moreover, you can embody the principles of intuitive eating and even use modern AI-powered tools to help you stay on track. We're not chasing vanity here. We're building a foundation for life, of health, of posture, of athletic ability, of self-respect even. So if you feel that you have a weak core or you've wasted your time on ineffective training, this is your opportunity to change for good. Visit 31daysabs.com today and start building the core that you have always wanted. Strong, defined, and functional. That's it. Stay strong.